Hello YouTube and welcome to a brand new video back in the game of Factory Town Tycoon, where we are starting off on a fantastic day. The sun is rising, beautiful stuff. So in today's video it's like a tutorial, but I'm also experimenting as well. I'm making myself a setup that makes myself a bed. So I spent like 15 minutes in Microsoft Paint coming up with a conveyor system, and let me present it to you. It is beautiful. So up here, if we zoom in, okay, well, let's try that out. Okay, so if we zoom in, here are all of the materials required to make yourself a bed. So I'm not going to bother going through everything, but this is like the chain of like materials you need. So the logs become, oh, wait, yeah, so three, well, yeah, so basically that's it. I thought there was an error, but I'm all right. So, and then this is how the setup is going to go. It's going to go from unloader to a farm to a saw to a splitter, and then the splitter is going to go to a bed, and then it's also going to split to a saw, which the splitter is going to split to the bed, and then the splitter is also going to split to this frame carpenter, which is going to go to the bed. Super weird and complex, but I'm going to build that today. Yippee! So I believe I should have a majority of the let me zoom out of this on paint.net. There we go. Or not paint.net, but Microsoft Paint. So I should have everything required for this build. I'm super excited. I really hope it does work. I know there's way more efficient ways to do this, but I'm a newbie at this game, so I hope this does do its job. So for starters, we're going to start with the unloader. If we head into the settings, you press... Oh, I can't... Okay. So I think... Okay, let's get out of there first. There we go. Move. I can't move this. Pack. There we go. That's how you do it. So I don't know why it's like that, but let's go ahead. Grab item. I'll actually press build, actually. Assemble. There we go. The keybinds are so weird in this game. If that is my one complaint, that's what it is. I doubt... Can I place it there? Nah. There we go. So we place that there. So that's the unloader. Now we need to get our farm, which is right over here. I'm not going to bother moving the tree yet, so let's go ahead and do this. Come on. Trying to figure out. There we go. Press move pack. Okay, we'll do it that way. And then we need to do grab box, assemble box. Let's rotate it, and we can place this. I think we can just do it right here. How do I build? Build. There we go. We got that placed down. And if you are new to this series, it's more of a tranquil series, so it's nothing insane. I'm not commentating or screaming into my microphone. I'm just having a nice time building in this game, trying to make myself a nice factory, and that's literally my main goal in this game. So let's go ahead. We need to get that down there, and then we're going to move this one out of the way. And these are just basic conveyors. I don't know if we'll need them or not. Probably we will, but for now we'll go ahead and place those over there. Next up, we need to go ahead and get ourselves a saw right here, the electric saw. And it might be best if I do get a spacer soon, because I think that would be best. So, do I need a spacer? I don't even know what a spacer... What's a spacer do? I think I own them. Yeah, spacer. Spacing materials acting like... I don't know if I need that or not. If we do, we can always... Actually... Hold up, I'm sorry guys, but let's go ahead. We're going to move this forward just a bit, just in case we do have to add a spacer later on. I'm just going to pop this right there like that, and then move, actually, hold on everyone. Let's go ahead. We're going to move this over here like that. There we go. And then there is a bit of a cooldown when it does come to building. I'm going to grab this glass and just pop it down over here. I don't have a trash can yet, but let's go ahead. And I probably will need to get a spacer soon, but let's pack this, grab it and assemble. We're going to place this right here like that. And then if we do need to get a spacer, all I have to do is move this back a bit, and it doesn't require a complete reassembly of my entire setup. Now let's go ahead. We're going to hop back into this. We're going to press pack. There we go. And for some, you can just easily move it like conveyors and stuff. For some items you can't, which I don't know why, but that's how it is. So let's go ahead. We can actually put this on the end right here. Can I put that there, please? Oh, wait, I have to press F. Wait here. Oh, I was intersecting. Okay, there we go. So we got that placed down now, and we'll move that tree later, like I said. So now the next step is we have the saw, the farm, the unloader. Let's get our next splitter down. Let's go ahead, press that, press move, and move it right over here like that. And then we'll move this one just over there for now. There is a bit of a cooldown when it does come to moving blueprints, but if you do want to move them faster, you can get VIP, which will allow you, I don't know what perks are, but it will allow you to like pass by the cooldown. So let's go ahead. We're going to place that turn right there, and we'll go ahead and our corner. We'll go ahead and reverse it, but it's going in our direction. So next up, we need to go ahead and move. Oh wait, splitter. Yes, so splitter. So this is well, right here, this is going to be a straight thing, which goes straight to the bed maker thing. So this is just going to deliver the pillars, which are required for the recipe, all the way to the carpenter, which makes the beds. Secondly, the nails will automatically be, or they'll be manually delivered by me to each of the machines, or I can just put them in the sawmill, but they might get sucked up by the other carpenters for the frames. So next up, and this will actually alternate, so logs will go that way, sometimes that way, it will just alternate. Let's see, so the next thing, we need to go ahead and get ourselves a saw, so we have one right over here. Let's move this right over, oh wait, we do need to get it turned down, so let's see if I can place this here without having a turn yet. There we go, we'll place that there, grab ourselves our corner, and ooh, we are a bit off. Cooldown for 0 seconds, oh that's perfect. Place that there, and there we go, it's actually going in the correct direction. Let's move this. Can I place that there? No. Yeah, I think there will be issues, so I have to place it over here like that, and then we'll have to wait for the cooldown. I believe it's only 5 seconds though, so let's press move, just position it, and oh, whoops, wrong keybind. Move, rotate, F to place. There we go. So we have our saw down, which is going to go to another splitter right here. If we press move, we might have to actually get some more turns down, to be honest. Yeah, I think we will have to. So we'll go ahead and place this right here like that. Build splitter. There we go. And then we'll get a turn here, a turn there. And this is going to lead to a frame carpenter. Actually, oh, I know a more efficient way to save myself some time. So we'll have these go intersect, so they all go to the same thing, and then well, you'll see in a moment. So we need to actually go ahead and get some turns. Well, first, too many things at once. So we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna get ourselves our corner down. I keep calling them turns, but they're corners. We'll place that right there, like that. So it requires 2 pillars. Sadly, we do not have any of those, so we will have to actually go get some wood. I do have a tree right here, which I might be able to chop down, to be honest. Oh, that's good. I can chop it down. So we'll get 2 pillars, then we have to make a frame, or we can just buy one. I think I'll just make it because that's easy. So let's chop this down right over here. And we are joined by a few fans. We have Shree, we have Wolfie Roblox, and Ferndog, and then Whirl Bryson, who's just an amazing player at this game. So let's go ahead. We'll, oh, whoops. Pop this into the electric saw. Okay, that's one. And I think we will have to make like a T-junction or something, and we'll have to buy that blueprint as well. I hope I can afford it, and if not, then I'll be fine. So let's go ahead and pop this into the electric saw, get this sawed into a pillar, and then I believe I need to figure out which one has the nails and everything for the frame. This is just pillars. Over here we have frame, and we just need 4 planks, which we do have over here. Let's go ahead and just use those really quickly. It's a bit of a journey back and forth, but we will be just fine. So I'll be back in a moment once we have this blueprint filled in. Alrighty, so while I was waiting for the frame to be built, we can actually go ahead and fill this in. So while I was waiting, I actually placed down a few of the straight conveyors. They don't do anything fancy, they're just straight, and they go in this direction. And then here's a T intersection, a T joint added by that, cost me 15 gold. And we do require, it's basically the same exact thing we need for the corners. We need 1 frame and then 2 pillars, which I will do off camera. Alrighty everyone, I'm back. We have not filled this in yet, but there is a frame waiting for us right over there. Now what we're going to do before we do fill that in is we're actually going to go ahead and grab ourselves our carpenter right here, and we're going to go ahead and place this right there on that little where the conveyor ends. So let's go ahead, pack this up, and well, not pack up, but let's move it right over here. Let's rotate it. Perfect. And then we'll go ahead and change this to frame carpenter, which it's already set to, but frames don't usually use pillars, so we're just going to leave those there for now, and then we'll remove it later on. But other than that, let's go ahead and grab ourselves our frame right over here. Let's pick that up, and I did have to go buy some nails, so my gold is down to 10 now. So let's fill in the T-junction, and we do have to go ahead and fix this because it does collide with the other conveyor. So now that it's reversed, the next step is... This is very inefficient. It takes up way too much space, but we need to somehow connect. This carpenter, this here, to another carpenter right here. So what I plan on doing is we're going to go ahead and pick this up, move it over. Actually, well, yeah, we'll just keep it like that for now. And we'll go ahead and place this. How do we want to do this? I guess we can do it like that. I will do it like that, I guess. This is taking up so much space. But let's go ahead and let's see. Let's see what we have to work with. We have one conveyor left, one straight one, and then we will have to actually get a few blueprints placed down. So this is going to be a lengthy process. I will fill all of the blueprints in off camera, but for now I'm going to go ahead and place them down just in case anyone is interested in making this contraption of mine, which I do not recommend doing so because it's inefficient. But let's go ahead and yeah, okay. So let's go ahead. I was thinking for a second. I apologize. Let's go ahead and get this corner down right here. And then, actually, let's move this as well. And I guess we can, like, have it all just come together in the center or something. I don't know. But let's move that right there. There we go. And let's get ourselves some corners down like so. There we go. And I hope this does, I think it should line up. And then we'll get down 2 conveyors. We'll get down one right here. Actually, so it's not going to be exactly centered, but you get the idea. Let's get ourselves our T-joint. We'll place that right there like so. And then we'll connect our carpenter right here like that. There we go. And then we'll move our storages to the end in case any items do get past the saws without being processed properly, and then they don't get sucked up by the bed maker. Then they will just be put in storage, so they're not just some random loose items laying around. This will also help us store the furniture once it's complete. So now, we have to go ahead and fill these in. Let's go over what we need. It's going to be a bit lengthy for me to get all the money because I do have to buy 4 nails, which I don't have. I have to get some pillars, which actually are in this machine, and then I have to get some planks and some frames, all of which I will do right now. Okay guys, so I am almost done filling in my blueprints. There's still a few more that I have to fill in. I do have to get some nails and everything. But we're going to go ahead and watch this process of how this guy, Rural Bryson, makes motors. So obviously this player is way more advanced than me, given that this entire base is just so fancy and everything. But I don't know where. Oh, he's getting firewood and stuff. So over here, his cart or his wagon full of materials. That's where it is. A palm tree. Yeah. So the palm trees are over there on that island. But I'm really excited to see him unload this and see what happens. Obviously, I think what will happen is that it will be collected in here and then sorted out, and then other stuff. I don't know what other stuff, but it will go through here. I don't know. But let's go ahead and it started. Yay. So here it goes. I think some are falling out or something. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I don't know, but there's copper ore down there. I don't know what. Oh, there's all sorts of things on the ground. So let's see what's happening. So it's pretty advanced. So we're going to follow this iron ore where it goes. So it gets sucked up there, goes here, and becomes an iron ingot. Oh, I understand how this works, and it all comes here. Copper ore. So I believe, I don't know why, but okay. So the iron's being smelted. It should come out as a bar. And I think I do have one of these, or I think it might be boxed for me, but so what's happening? It's being smelted right now. Let's see. He's a fan as well. Let's go ahead and give him a follow. So I guess it's a bit of a lengthy process waiting for it to smelt, but let's just wait and see what happens. Oh, here we go. So we have ourselves a an iron ingot. Okay, that's nice. And it goes over here along with a copper one, I believe, and it should be picked up on here. Like that. There we go. And then if it does not process correctly, it will go back to the start. That is very smart. And then it will go towards this, which will make an iron frame. And then I believe the coil is from the copper, so the copper just passes straight through and then gets sucked up by this machine. I do want to get a picture of this. It's just so intricate. Boom. Screenshot. There we go. And yeah, this is basically it. And then I believe all of the materials slowly get processed, and then here comes the motors, and the motors are unloaded right here. And then if it doesn't go through all the way, it just loops all the way around back to the start. So that's basically how he makes a motor. We're just going to stay here really quickly and watch one motor be made, and then we can go ahead and get back to our little project of ours. Alrighty, this machine is about to produce ourselves the first motor. So all of them are at work right now. I think this one just Oh wait, never mind, didn't accidentally pass through. But right now, this is making the motor. As you can see, there's a little motor icon. And this does take a bit of time, as you can see with that little loading thing. But sooner or later, it will come out. It will be picked up by this and dropped out here. And that's basically how his system works. So I believe if he does have wood, or if it grows here, it will like just be unloaded here. It will be automatically sorted. And then there's like a spacer here. I'm not exactly how those work or know how those work yet, but they go here, and boy, look at all those benches. That's some serious stuff. And as you can see, that's a bit crowded over there. Let's wait. So the motor is coming out right now. Look at that thing. So literally, it's been made. Look at that motor. I just want to take it and run away, but all of this right here basically just makes that. So epic, epic. So over here, I want to go ahead and take a look at this because it's a bit of a mess. There's just wood going everywhere. All these, yeah, this is a bit clogged, but I mean, I guess making motors does pay much better than making benches. So let's go ahead and begin working on or resume working on our project. Alrighty everyone, so I've actually changed the setup just a bit per the advice of the pro in this game, Rural Bryson. Or par, same thing. So what I did actually made this a loop. So we also added a sorter, which will pick up the bed and take it out of the loop. So what it does, let me give you a brief rundown, then we're actually going to go ahead and add some wood to it. So you add the wood, it will automatically be sorted between here and here, just so that there's planks going through here. And then there's pillars going through here. So the pillars will actually go to the bed, and the planks will go to both the thingamajig here, the frame, and the bed maker as well, because when planks go through the carpenter, not all of them get picked up by it, so they will also be picked up by the beds. Also, the fact that it's in a loop will allow it to, like, if it missed something, it will just pick it up once it goes around for a second time. That is basically this entire setup. But first off, let's go ahead and test this out. I don't even know if we have enough nails. Yeah, we'll have to go ahead and buy some nails. That's the first thing on the agenda. The bed is fine. We can at least make 5 beds with the nails we have, but we cannot make enough frames. So 5 beds. Frames take 4, so we'll get 12. So we'll be able to make at least 3 beds, given that we get enough wood. So let's go ahead. But first things first, I can't really afford that yet, sadly. So what we can do, I think I might have some items. Oh yeah, I have some planks here. So we can sell these planks here for some money really quickly. There we go. And that should make us about $28, which will push us over to about $41. And with those $41, we can actually go ahead and buy ourselves some nails. And then with the nails, we can actually add those to the frame machine. And then once we chop down some trees, let me open the chat up. Once we chop down some trees, add it to the conveyor belt, or we actually move that tree there on our plot where my cursor is, we will begin making beds. So that's a lot of stuff I had to just go through. So we have to do a lot of things before we actually can make ourselves these beds. But the only problem is with this system is that I don't have an automatic nail maker yet. So with automatic nails, I will actually be able to completely automate the process, excluding the fact of me gathering the resources. So let's head over here and sell these for $7 a piece. Not bad at all. I have to get out, dang it. Okay. That's 2, that's 3, and that is 4. There we go. We have 42 now. Yeah, and it's a bit laggy in the server because his base is a bit of a mess right now. His bench making system is clogged because he didn't have enough nails. So that's a bit of a problem for this entire server. So he said he'd clean it up, so hopefully he does so. We also did have a fan pop in here. I think it was Bunny Films 20. It's like me except plus 19. So let's go ahead, hop in here. And we have 12 gold left. That's a 1 less than what we had before we sold our items. So we're actually going to move that tree up there, and it should automatically be picked up by the auto farmer thingy, and it should be sawed, and everything should work out as we hope. So I'm super excited about this. This is going to be the first attempt at, I hope this does work. I hope it does make a bed on the first shot. I mean, it might take a few moments, but overall, this should be fully functional. So let's go ahead, park here. I got a huge lag spike. And move the nails. I believe it's the wood frame. Yeah, the wood frame needs these. So let's pop those in there like that. There we go. Good stuff. And now, actually, I need to adjust this really quickly, the sorter. Change the direction so it goes down here. Or, I mean, either way, it doesn't really matter, but I just prefer it to be in the middle. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's move this. Actually, I should. Yeah, I can't really click it, but I do know for a fact that that's within the radius. So if we click this, you see fire. We can actually go ahead and just move this really quickly. Move. Place right here. Or not. We'll place it there. There we go. And let's go ahead. 3, 2. Wait, hold on. 3, a 2, and a 1. Here we go. The magical tree moves to the sawmill. The wood is coming through. Here we go. It's supposed to saw. I mean, that's something. It's the game's fault. It's supposed to. Oh my goodness. There we go. So I don't know why. We might need a spacer for this part of the thing. But, I mean, it's working so far. Okay. It's slowly but surely. These logs aren't supposed to go all the way through. I mean, it's a bit of a flaw in the system. I mean, come on. Yeah, I think a spacer would be helpful. I don't even know what they do, but yeah, we'll get one of those. But let's see. I mean, it's doing stuff. It's pushing wood around and doing things. I don't know if it's the most effective. We have a lot of planks. That's the thing for certain. We have 1 pillar there. But let's see. Are we actually doing anything? I mean, it's looping, which is great. It's sort of clogged here, but, I mean, there's nothing you can really do about that. So, why is this stuck there? Okay. I mean, there's no... I mean, everything I've done goes along with the rules of this game, like, physics-wise. Let's just move this out of the way. Like that. There we go. And as you can see, I mean, this plank's just riding on top. Okay, there we go. So the frame. Okay, so our bed still needs materials. Let's see. So, I mean, it's completely filled with pillars, but we just need more planks because all of the planks, I think, got sucked up by this thing right here. Actually, I don't know where the planks went, to be honest. But let's go ahead. I think we're just going to get our own trees for now. Just to save some time, because that's not going to grow for a while. Okay, everyone, this is the second attempt at making ourselves our first bed. I'm going to load these manually just for the sake of this game. And I feel as if it's, I mean, everything's being turned into planks. They're not supposed to, because I think it's like lag is partly to blame, because that guy does literally have at least 200 plus units of, or just too many items on the ground. Let's go ahead and just pop this into the carpenter like that. And that will do its thing. Same thing over here. Slowly funneling in here. There we go. We're making ourselves another frame. And then it's looping around. Fun, fun stuff. It's doing something. And I think what we can do is we can actually add a saw here. So if any logs do get passed all the way to the end and they do begin making loops, we can actually just have it be sawed. And yeah. Oh, we're making ourselves our first bed. Yay! Super exciting stuff right here. Here we go. Oh my goodness. It's going to work. It is going to work. Yay me. Okay. Let's see. If we look at the front. Okay, it's going to take a while. Never mind. I was going to stand here just wait for it to be done. But nope. Not going to be done anytime soon. So frames. Let's see. Yeah, we ran out of nails. I didn't really expect us to have enough. I mean, we could at least make 5 frames. But the beds do take up 2. So we can at least make 2 more. Or 1 more bed actually. With the frames we have. And we just have this pillar floating around. Just because doesn't really have anywhere to go because all of the machines are at their maximum capacity, which is great. So while we wait for this bed to be produced, let's see, how's it coming along? It's almost done. It's going to be picked up by this thing right here and plopped down right in the middle, and this will be my first bed I've ever made. Yay me. Here we go. The pillars still going around trying to find a home. Here we go. Oh, look, it's my bed. I made my bed. Yay! I did it. Clap, clap, clap. Alrighty, everyone, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you do hit that like button. Also, consider subscribing. This is a super fun game, and I hope you do enjoy these videos on this game. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.